look very, very threatening.
Goes for goal! Straight at the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target. Well, the tone looks well and truly set. This is front foot football with conviction.
Ramos. Fabian Ruiz! It's come back out! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Real Madrid trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Hernandez. Good idea, just poorly executed. Real chance to Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! They are right back in business.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Marquinhos plays it out to the wing. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo looking to get within range. Corner it is then. In for a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Big chance! Driving on, he could shoot here. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
This could fall anywhere! Defenders on the back foot. Now the pass. Going through, striding forward, facing goal. Shot at goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks.
Has a pop! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got...
Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Mbappe. Lee Kang in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's managed to get himself offside.
He may have been caught offside, but Vinicius Junior may have been born offside, but he'll continue playing on the shoulder of the last defender, I can tell you.
Well, that is going to be the final action of the first half. Paris Saint-Germain playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. He's left his man. Bellingham. Bellingham! Hakimi. Lee Kang-in. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, glorious footwork! It's come loose. Great leap! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Real Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in.
Bellingham! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gets up to head it! Oh, extraordinary.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Tries to dink it in. A real chance to break.
Marquinhos just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Who's he going to play in? Looks like a good ball through.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good ball. He acknowledges. Big chance! One-on-one! He's off on a marauding run. Paris Saint-Germain opting to make a double change here. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Cavaras, Ilya, passes it through. Rudiger plays it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Aimed long and direct. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? He's got away. Rodrigo. Big chance! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there. Real Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Oh, flags up. He must have been offside. It's the goalkeepers to claim. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he score? Fantastic from Hernandez!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb.
Hernandez with a predatory goal.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So all square and not for the first time.
Paris Saint-Germain
going for goal! Mbappe! Irrepressible!
Well, look, we see all sorts of goals appreciated in all sorts of different ways, but this is an obvious extra in that it's the captain. It's very late, and it should get the job done. Thanks very much. The understand...
Looking to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been... And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
No, not quite.
Laga cannot really be faulted for having a go. He's usually more capable.
Mendes. Doué. Lee Kang-in. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Looks to slip it through. Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior. Mendes cuts it out. Ramos pings it out wide. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Rudiger goes looking. Now a chance to break. Forward it goes.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Get the better of his opposite number. There really wasn't very much in that. Far away from being a telling final ball.
Paris Saint-Germain seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo with a shot! That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Lee Kang-in needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Vincent goes for goal! He's onto it, and it's in! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Courtois did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
That's been won straight back. Hernandez. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chouameni tries running with the ball at his feet. Can he finish? He's missed another one.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Dembele looking to get on the end of this. Towering header! Harmlessly behind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Now the pass. Rodrigo passes it through. Bellingham! Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Kvaratskhelia. Looks like a good ball through. Ramos has it in a wide position, so what next? Now it's Rodrigo. Now the counter. Tries a through ball. He's got through. Mbappe. He's gone for it! Superb from Valverde! Real Madrid are level. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from...
The whistle goes for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Shapes the shoots!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Deftly done. Rudiger. Bellingham. And he's away. Aimed long and direct. Bellingham with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
It opened up really nicely when the defence got all tentative then. They were cautious in making contact, but safe in numbers.
Real Madrid have a free kick. Cavaras, Ilya, floats one over. Gonzalo Ramos, big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead.
Played in by Rodrigo.
Can he dig out a shot? Has a swing at it! And in it goes! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily...
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as Tesco Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Massive leap! Just off target.
Militao certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Chouameni gets it back. Fabian Ruiz gets his foot in there. Rudiger. Bellingham with the... Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
He's got away. He's gone for it. And that really should have hit the net.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Well played, he saw that coming. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hits it! Goal! Real Madrid! And the comeback is complete! Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. Real Madrid take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
This could fall anywhere! Marquinhos tries to get it forward quickly. It's a fabulous... The shot's on! He's going after it.
Real Madrid probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Gonzalo Ramos going through. Pass needed to be better than
Well,
that.
it remains to be
and
seen whether
he
they
knows
can
it.
come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround.
I was best, track for line, never give up, be the best. Every day make him go up. You keep it one now, keep it one now. We keep it one now, keep it one now. You I was best, track for line, never give up, be the best. Every day make him go up. You keep it one now, keep it one now. We keep it one now, keep it one now. Balik lagi dengan karya yang lebih baik, bawa nama space travel melesat. Naik racikan ku tak bercanda, ghosting lebih gila. Warning tu pemula, jangan berani coba-coba. I was best, travel tetap best. Pembenci aku bayar gas, pantau pencapaian ku, mereka semakin stress. Kita beda kelas, jadi jangan adu banding, karena das kita tak sebanding. I was best, travel line, never give up, be the best. Every day make him go up. You keep it one now, keep it one now. We keep it one now, keep it one now. You I was best, travel line, never give up, be the best. Every day make him go up. You keep it one now, keep it one now. We keep it one now, keep it one now. Nikmati alih pahit manis dalam bisnis. Only making money peserta mereka yang sinis. Aku ambil alih pasar mereka berdalih. Anggap ku main curang sebab mereka kalah saing. Dalam bisnis ini jelas kita adu karya. Kualitas yang lemah sudah pasti tak berdaya. Jangan banyak gaya, cacing yang naga-naga. Omongan lu tu tinggi tapi buktinya nggak ada. You I was best, travel line, never give up, be the best. Every day make him go up. You keep it one now, keep it one now. We keep it one now, keep it one now. You I was best, travel line, never give up, be the best. Every day make him go up. You keep it one now, keep it one now. We keep it one now, keep it one now. Run, run, run. Jangan coba lawan man, you are better run. Run, run, run. Ni racikan Uniswap Nusantara number one. Yo what's up man, apa kabar? Uniswap mulai angkat jangkar, berlayar dengan amunisi high class yang jadi bahan bakar. Bukan ranting aku akar, tahan banting saat berlayar. Jam laga gila dan supakar, omong kosong mudah tuku bayar. Ku buat gebrakan, ciptakan ledakan. Sila datang buktikan ni bukan asal racikan. Ini run, jangan kau bandingkan dengan yang lain, jelas beda kelas. This is number one. Run, run, run. Jangan coba lawan man, you are better run. Run, run, run. Ni racikan Uniswap Nusantara number one. Bro, ya now, kalau Uniswap yang racik emang kacau. Bumbu bukan kaleng-kaleng, jelas anti gagal bro, semua pun tahu. Pasti paten, soal kualitas ku konsisten. Dari kota sampai kabupaten, tiap aku rilis kalian semua bilang goddamn. Ya now Uniswap jelas masih.
New hope, new aspirations, same drama. It is a pleasure to welcome everyone back to a new season Everything building now towards the imminent kickoff. Bayern Munich taking the challenge to Manchester City. And Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye...
He's tried one! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Natchez Nunes. He's left his man. It's a brilliant interception. Kim Min-jae. Musiala. Olise. He's got away. Kane with a shot. Goes for goal. There it is.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him.
Has a swing at it! This could fall anywhere! That's been won straight back. Lewis. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. Musiala does well there, alert. A real chance to break. Diaz tried to play it through.
Diaz clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Haaland. Musiala pushes it out wide, and the counter is on. Going through, striding forward, up for the header! Classic Kane brilliance! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Bayern Munich took a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Massive leap! What about it? Back to within 1! Interesting! And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Has a hit! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Donnarumma did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying.
He's had a go! It's a goal! And right on half. That's the whistle for half-time.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo.